Hello, this is basic simultaneous interpretation video number 3, following closely on number 2. By now you should be practicing your parroting. You should be working on your lag time or your décalage. And now I'm going to introduce one more thing, and that is multitasking, but turbo multitasking. And this is creating the ability to do one thing without thinking of the other. You do it all the time when you're walking and chewing at the same time, but we're going to do it now with parroting. I once again have been asked Steve Jobs on YouTube to join us. He's speaking to the Stanford commencement. We're going to listen to both he and I, and the camera's going to show that while he is speaking and while I'm parroting what he says, I'm going to start numbering from 100 backward by ones. And after I've done that for a while and feel comfortable with it, I'm going to start going backward by twos, just to create the mental space. All right, now we begin. Mr. Jobs?
And then I got fired.
And then I got fired.
How can you get fired from a company you started?
How can you get fired from a company that you started?
As Apple grew, we hired someone who I thought was very talented.
We hired someone that I thought was very talented to run the company.
For the first year or so, things went well.
For the first year or so,
then our visions of the future began to diverge.
But then our visions of the future began to diverge.
When
we had a
did,
falling out.
our board of directors sided with him.
And when we did, our board of directors sided with him. And at 30, I was out and very
what had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone.
The focus of my whole life was gone.
I really didn't know what to do.
Was that confusing for you? If it was, it should have been. You were listening to both of us. We were both saying the very same thing, and the worst thing that you could have done was be interested in what he was saying. But now look, numbering backward by ones. Now we're going to number backward by twos, or threes, or sevens, or fives, or whatever does it for you to create the mental space. Let's try it one more time.
A few months. I felt that I had let the previous generation of entrepreneurs down, but I dropped the baton as it was being passed to me. I met with David Packard and Bob Noyce and tried to apologize for screwing up so badly. I was a very public failure, and I even thought about running away from the valley. But something slow.
All right, there you go. That has caused me to tighten the lag. The décalage is gone because I'm trying to make sure I do it right. But with more practice, and that's what I'm going to send you out to do now, with more practice you will have a good lag time, you will have created a second mental space, and by the time we get into the next exercises, you'll be able to take on new accents, new speeds, etc. That's it for now. That's all I'm going to give you. Video 3 is closed. Go out there and practice it. Thank you very much for being with me. Bye now.